Once upon a time, in a vibrant village tucked between the ravishing rivers and marvelous mountains of Africa, lived a young man named Mosi. Down to earth, vibrant and smart, Mosi was known for his unyielding integrity and ethical business practices. Mosi owned a piece of fertile land passed on to him by his grandmother. Endowed with an entrepreneurial spirit, Mosi cultivated yams, bananas, and maize that were as sweet as honey, which he would sell in the bustling marketplace nearby. One day, as he was watering his crops, he came across a majestic baobab tree. From his ancestors' tales, Mosi knew that the baobab tree was considered sacred, revered as the tree of life. It occurred to him, fruitful as the tree was, he could gather its leaves and fruits for sale. But, he thought, is it right to harvest the sacred tree for profit? Mosi was filled with turmoil. He decided to seek advice from the village elder, a wise old owl named Elder Uzuri. Explaining his dilemma, Mosi waited for Uzuri's counsel. Uzuri, the wise owl, spoke with shimmering eyes. Mosi, the baobab is sacred because it provides food and shelter to many creatures, not just us. It symbolizes the cycle of life, giving and taking, balancing growth with harmony. Understanding the wisdom in Uzuri's words, Mosi made a decision. He realized that doing business ethically meant respecting not only laws but the culture, traditions, and environment around him. He decided to leave the baobab tree untouched, as a sign of respect to the beliefs of his ancestors. However, Mosi's creativity wasn't dampened. He thoughtfully crafted an idea. He would bring tourists to see this beautiful baobab tree and share stories from his ancestors. He also decided to use a small portion of his earnings to fund the village school's improvement. Soon, word spread about Mosi's tours, and people from all over the world began to visit. Mosi's village prospered, the school became better, and the baobab tree continued to stand tall, a symbol of the village's respect for nature and their traditions. Mosi's story reminds us that it is possible to succeed in business while preserving our ethics, traditions, and nature. His entrepreneurial spirit combined with an ethical mindset made a difference in his community in a way that was harmonious, respectful, and profitable. And so, Mosi became an inspiration, teaching both young and old about the importance of ethical entrepreneurship. Subscribe for more true African success stories. Support the channel to keep this knowledge alive.